Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barons. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video in the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Brooklyn Barons Relocation franchise here on Madden 23. We are entering season number 4 of the Barons, season 5 of the actual overall franchise, because as you know, every time I explain it, you have to simulate one season to relocate the team officially, so this is technically the 5th season of the franchise, but this is the 4th year currently of the Brooklyn Barons, and we are coming off of the best season in franchise history. Not only did we make the playoffs and dominate as the 2 seed, not only did we win our first ever AFC championship game, which, to be fair, I screwed that one. I will apologize on that one. I've apologized before. I'm sorry that I screwed that episode up. But we did go to the Super Bowl and played in our first ever Super Bowl game. And we won the Super Bowl. That's right, baby. We won it. We're the top dogs in the NFL. We are Super Bowl champions. And how did I follow up that Super Bowl championship season? By going into the offseason and completely screwing the pooch with player after player after player, wasting money, selling off players for undervalue. I apologize. I may have ruined this team. That offseason video haunts me to this day because of how badly it went. And it all started with the Evan Neal trade. I should not have traded for that 6th overall pick. I know how it works. I know that the 6th overall pick is going to take a huge cap penalty for us because they're factoring in the money that the first round pick is going to make. So I understand that. I understand that Evan Neal had a huge cap penalty when we traded him away. I understand all this. I still did it anyway. And it screwed me for the rest of the episode. I had no money to sign any free agents. I had to trade away Aiden Hutchinson for nothing. I didn't even get a chance to re-sign Kayvon Thibodeau or trade him. So we don't have either of those guys. The team is in shambles. I'm in shambles. I apologize. We start season 4, and I don't know how this season's going to go. It could be back to season 2 and season 1 vibes. I don't want that to happen. So without further ado, let's get started in Season 4 and see how good this season's going to go. This week will gauge how the entire season, how the vibe is going to feel the entire season. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and get ready to ride the roller coaster with me because this one could be a wild one. We start in week number 1, and let's just get it out of the way. Let's look at the lineup, look at the offense, look at the defense. The offense looks basically the same, except for we don't have a backup running back other than Ramondre Stevenson. We don't have... Who was the receiver that we lost? We lost Chris Olave. So we have Justin Jefferson, we have Garrett Wilson, we have A.J. Brown, and then we have this rookie that I drafted, Jermaine Mason, who looks to be pretty good. He's got decent speed, decent acceleration, good catching, decent route running. Oh, I guess okay route running. He can't really go deep, but he's good short and medium. So, I mean, those are that's a good offense. We still have Hawkinson, we still have the general, and we still have the founding father. So we still got our weapons for the most part. The defense is where I kind of fumbled the bag. And I have thought about possibly trading Jedrick Wills to start this episode, moving Sawyer Dart over to left tackle, and starting Alani Johnson, the first round pick. I have thought about that. So that could really shake up the entire league. But we did bring in Nick Bolton to replace Tremaine Edmonds. I do like that pickup. But I fumbled the free safety. So now we have no really good free safety. I mean, we have Ashton Davis, but he doesn't have star development anymore, which he probably should never have lost in the first place. We don't have we do have Josh Allen anymore, but we don't have who was the guy that we lost? I forget who it was at this point. We don't have Sean Murphy-Bunting anymore. So we have Bryce Hall, we have Sauce Gardner, and we have Sullivan. Is it Nathan Sullivan? Yeah, Nathan Sullivan. It's not the same. It's not the good vibes that I was looking for. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. I guess we could turn J.J. Godfrey into a strong safety if worse comes to worse. But we'll see how Ashton Davis plays. The linebacking depth is not there at all. I don't know. We'll have to see. But we have some big contracts that are going to need to be signed this season. And I don't know if we have the money to do it. That was our whole problem last offseason. So basically, people on one-year deals that are of note: Dante Jenkins, A.J. Brown, Jedrick Willis, Ashton Davis, Derek Brown, J.J. Godfrey, Jalen Hurts. All these guys are going to need a lot of money. Dominique Peck, Tom Lowry, Sawyer Dart, the founding father, Will Washington, Damian McCullum, the guy that we got in the trade in the offseason, Nathan Sullivan. Look at all these players that we're going to need to sign. Jalen Hurts almost definitely has to get signed. A.J. Brown almost definitely has to get signed. We have to sign our whole offensive line, basically. We are in shambles. We are in absolute, utter shambles. The penalty for trading Jedrick Wills is not that bad. So maybe we do that to start the season, which could end up backfiring on us. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But look at that. We don't even have any cap space to deal with in the first place. So we kind of have to move on from him. So Jedrick Wills going to a new team. I hate doing this, but I mean, we got to do it for something. So if we free up a little bit of cap space trading him, who do we trade him to, though? The Broncos need a left tackle. Is there somebody that's cheap that we could get back in return at a position of need, which could be a corner? Marcus Clayton, is he looking good? He's only got normal development. I'm out on him. Nobody else really that's cheap that I want. So who else needs a left tackle? The Browns need a left tackle. Do they have anybody even of value to me? Not really. Moving on to the Bucks. I don't really want to give the Bucks two of the best offensive tackles in the league, so we're probably just going to move on from them. The Cardinals could use a left tackle. Do they have anybody that I want? Jalen Thompson's a little too expensive. Isaiah Simmons is too expensive. There's Hutchinson. We could try to get him back, I guess. There's Travis Etienne. I think I traded them both here. Who else needs a left tackle? Not you guys. The Colts or the Cougars could use a left tackle, but the Cougars don't really have anybody that I want. Jameson Williams. But that would basically be most of the cap space that we have available. Is he on his rookie deal? Or did he get signed? He got re-signed. That's why he's got a cap hit that big. I wouldn't hate a little Jameson Williams action, along with maybe we throw in a Kentavious Bishop. Is he good? Superstar development. I mean, what are we thinking? That would be too much money to take back. What about if I get a free... Who's their free safety? They have Darnell Savage and Lance Boyle. They also have Quentin Jackson, who's normal development, and they have BJ Buchanan, who is normal development as well. He's already 27. All right, I don't think they have anybody else that I want. This could be a pretty good deal if I can work it out to where we give up another player that's pretty expensive that we don't really need anymore. I also need to change Alani Johnson's picture because I don't think I don't think he looks right. Who do we not need that's making a little bit too much money for my liking? I don't really see anybody that's fitting that description. We do need to sign a backup quarterback, though. I want to have at least another quarterback on the roster. Am I getting the right value for this? Jameson Williams, is he the right value? What's their draft pick looking like? The Cougars aren't that great, so they have the third pick in the draft this year, at least projected to be the third pick in the draft. So what about if you keep Bishop? Right? They keep Bishop, or should they keep Jameson Williams? What's the value for Jameson? Get offers. Oh, we probably can't do that because we're under the cap. He probably doesn't have that great of value, but Jameson Williams I don't think is is the right move. We need a corner more than we need a receiver, I would say. So if we throw in Bishop, the third and the second, and ask back for Jedrick Wills, because we're probably going to start Sawyer Dart, and we're going to start Alani Johnson on the end. Would this go through? Trade offer accepted. So we got Bishop. I probably could have got another first round pick. I didn't think about that. But we do free up a little bit. At least we're not negative anymore. At least we're not net negative. And we bring in a nice corner who has superstar development. So that's good. Let's go and see him out there. Yeah, so another superstar corner. So that's 3 superstar corners and a star corner in Sullivan. Plus, he's got 3 upgrade points. So let's give him a zone upgrade. Might as well. He's wearing number 35. Let's give him a man-to-man upgrade since that fits our scheme. And let's give him... Ooh, that was a good one. Let's give him another zone one. So now he's up to an 86. Oh, yeah, this is a good trade. Let me change his number, though. I don't want him to be 35. Let's give him something... Let's give him something lower than that. Maybe like... 20's fine. We'll give him 20. What's his name? Kentavious Bishop? Is that his name? Yes, it is. Kentavious Bishop. Okay, so now we've got some solid corner. Now I feel more confident with the cornerback spot. And we are going to start... No, I want to start Alani Johnson instead of... I want to start him at tackle. So let's view in the depth chart first. I want to start Alani Johnson at right tackle. He will start over Manny Battles. And Walsh will be in there. Walsh will be the backup. And then Battles will be the backup behind Sawyer Dart. Yeah, there we go. Manny Battles can back up Sawyer Dart. And then we go and we change Alani's picture because he doesn't... His picture doesn't look like what he looks like in the game. So let's just give him something that looks a little bit better. So let's go to his appearance, go to his face, and change him to... I don't know. Let's give him something a little darker, I guess. Since that's what his picture initially looked like. So let's give him... Alani Johnson can look like this guy. Sure. That can be Alani Johnson. Save changes. Perfect. There's Alani Johnson. So we've got a nice offensive line. It looks pretty good. It's just not as high of an overall without Jedrick Wills there. But now at least we have a little bit of money. And now that we have a little bit of money, I want to go back to the Cougars and ask about Jameson Williams. I'm not going to make a deal for him, I don't think. I just want to see, now that we have cap space, see if there's actually something that they would want. So let's go back to the Cougars. Let's talk to Jameson Williams and get offers. Oh, it still takes me... Okay, so... I think it's not giving me offers. Maybe it's not giving me offers because I don't have anything that they want. But it's probably giving me no offers because with his cap hit, it would still be negative. Players with this ability are much less likely to be fooled by runoffs. I don't really care about that. I'd rather give him tip drill. He's got inside shade and tip drill. Those are fine for superstar abilities right now. If he can ever get up to X Factor, that would be awesome. The goal for this beginning of the season is to get Jalen Hurts up to Superstar X Factor. I'm gonna try my best to not throw as many interceptions. That's another big goal. I do not want to throw as many interceptions. I threw way too many unnecessary interceptions last season. I do not want to do that again. So we start season 4 with a huge trade, and we play our rivals, the Patriots. We've played these guys plenty of times before. We know what they have. We've gotten lucky at times against them. We've also been, have we been beaten by the Patriots before? I don't remember, honestly, if we've lost to these guys. This is what I'm rocking with for the focus players for the 4th season. We've got Brian Ballantyne, our other tight end in there. I only have him in here because I want to see what he's got. He's only got normal development. He could use some upgrades. He's probably never going to factor into the tight end spot unless we trade TJ Hawkinson at some point, which could happen. But everybody else I feel pretty confident in having here in the lineup. In the focus players. And I think we're at home in Brooklyn to start the season. I don't even want to go into the players ready to negotiate. I don't even want to take a look at it. We will take a look at the prospects. We never like to start the season with the prospects because we don't really, it's all question marks. We don't know anything about them. So as we get further along in the season, we'll take a look at the prospects. But we are going to have to sign Kentavious Bishop. That's not good. Oh, wait, no, we're going to sign him next season. We're going to sign Kentavious Bishop next season. So this year, we got to sign A.J. Brown. We got to sign Jalen Hurts. And Jalen Hurts doesn't want to be here. That's not good. At least A.J. Brown wants to be here a little bit. Derek Brown doesn't want to be here. Dominic, oh my God. Nobody wants to be here because we just won the Super Bowl. Why does nobody want to be here? I don't understand. I don't understand what their interests are. But whatever. We're going to have to figure it out at some point. It's going to be rough. Let's take a look at the Patriots just to refresh your memory on them because we haven't played them for a few episodes. So let's go to the New England Patriots, see what they're working with, see how much they've changed. Terry McLaurin, I did see, was injured real quick. Herbert's still the quarterback. No surprise there. Tony Pollard and Breece Hall are the running backs. Former Brooklyn Baron running back Breece Hall. Did we trade him here? I don't think we traded him to here. I think he just ended up here. Terry McLaurin is injured, so they will have Deontay Johnson. No, Adam Hastings. I remember him from a couple episodes we've played against him. He's injured as well. Their receiving core is injured. They've got Deontay Johnson, Jalen Tolbert, and J.P. Ellington are their only three options as true wide receivers. They've got Hunter Henry, Nick Belote? I don't know how to pronounce your name. But you're also here, and Oscar Brewer. So they've got some bodies. Not very good bodies, but they've got bodies. Trent Brown's still here, left tackle. Laken Tomlinson, David Andrews, Michael Wenyu, and Isaiah Wynn are the offensive line. Pretty similar. Corey Bolden's on the defensive line with Kevin Huggins, Christian Barmore. The linebackers are Arnold Ebikite. He's a superstar development player. Jawan Bentley and Terrell Lewis. Then the corners are C.J. Henderson, Chad Mays, Frank Boyles, J.J. Fisher. Not really anybody that scary. Lewis Seen is here. I forgot he signed here. Oh, that's upsetting. Lewis Seen is here at free safety. Kyle Duggar is here at strong safety. Cameron Webster and Jake Bailey are the kicker punter. So he's got 74 kick accuracy. Okay, we can take advantage of that. This Patriots team's not that good. This Patriots team is not that good. I think we can beat them. We've beat them before. I think we can beat them again. Although this is a new team, a new year, it's a new me. Let's see if I can start this season with 0 mistakes, 0 interceptions, and a big victory. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get season 4 started with a big, fat W.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC East. It's the Pats and the reigning Super Bowl champs. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we get the season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the New England Patriots and the Brooklyn Barons. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Barons Season 4 is underway officially from FDR Stadium. The defending champs are back in action. The loyal Brooklyn fans, the Baron faithful, they are ready to see a repeat champion. And the grind starts here. But there he is, Justin Herbo. He's really good. We've played him plenty of times previously since he's been here in New England. Let's see how this new look defense goes. Remember, you guys probably obviously remember, this defense is the backbone of the team. we've relied very heavily on the defense in the past. Maybe a little bit too heavily at some points, you could argue. We'll see how this new look defense goes without some of the key pieces like Hutchinson, like Thibodeau, like Lewis Seen, like Sean Murphy-Bunting no longer there patrolling the corners. Like, he's not on the boundary anymore. We don't have Sean Murphy-Bunting, X-Factor corner, who is the all-time leader in interceptions in a season from a couple seasons ago. We're going to have to figure something out. Oh, McLeod. He's going to start his season with a sack. Shaquem McLeod, the former #1 overall pick, had a really good rookie season and continues it here in season 2. That's a big sack on Herbert. They're going to hand that off to Pollard. Pollard's going nowhere. Is that Steve Smith in there? I think it might have been. Along with Nick Bolton. I'm glad we have Nick Bolton. That's one of the underrated pickups that we have this offseason. I really like Nick Bolton as a player. That's going to be a deep one. Picked off J.J. Godfrey. We remember him in his epic playoff performance. I think it was in the divisional against the Raiders. And he starts his 3rd season with an interception. J.J. Godfrey picking off Justin Herbert. We've played Justin Herbert plenty times before, and he has had the injury, or he's had the interception bug creep around him in previous episodes. So maybe it's going to happen again. J.J. Godfrey starts us out hot. And now we got Jalen Hurts. I need to not throw interceptions. Don't be dumb, Juice. Don't be dumb. We don't have Chris Olave out there anymore. We'll see how Jermaine Mason does. And Barkley starting the season with a 0-yard gain. That's always nice to start the season with no yards. Oh, that's right. Jefferson's in the slot. I forgot to change it so that Garrett Wilson would be in the slot. I'll have to do that for next episode. Jalen Hurts has to throw that away. I'm not taking a sack already. Although Garrett Wilson looked like he was open. Maybe that was just because the defender gave up. But Lewis Seen has to play against his former team in the first week. That's crazy. Big catch, A.J. Brown. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see the big catch. We get the first down. Okay. Okay. Hand this ball off to Barkley, and we are going nowhere again. Is it going to be that difficult? Is it that big of a change to switch to Sawyer Dart from Jedrick Wills? Are we not going to be able to run the football at all? We've got a really good offensive line. Get that ball away. Pass interference, something? Pass interference. We got bailed on that one. Thank you, Frank Boyles, for just being in the way. That was a big bailout because they brought a 0 blitz, which I could not block. And that's going to be good blocks from the fullback, I think. Was that the fullback? It might have been. I don't know who it was. Do we even have a fullback? I don't think we have. Oh, we have Harper. That's right. I think he threw that block in the second level that gave Barkley the extra pop there. And Barkley will try to run it in. Can't do it. Down to the 2. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all because we got Garrett Wilson. I'm definitely going to have to switch Garrett Wilson and Olave. Or not Olave, and Jefferson. But that is a blitz off the edge. Bolden gets me. You know what it was? It was Lewis Seen. He played a nice zone. Let's go back and watch that. Lewis Seen, or no, it wasn't Lewis Seen. It was, who is this? Whoever this guy is right here. Who are you? This is, oh, it is Lewis Seen, number 36. He played a nice zone where he watches Garrett Wilson. This was going to be my automatic throw, like my big throw. But Lewis Seen was playing right there. That would have been a pick immediately. So I had to hold it, and by that time, Bolden was already in the backfield, so there was no way I was going to get the ball off. Yeah, that one was rough. That's okay, though. Not a big deal, not a big deal. We can still get this to work. We can still score many a touchdown with Barkley dropping it. It's at the 9-yard line. I think we got to try to score this. It's week 1. We're at the 9. We got to try to punch this in, right? That's going to be Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Barons. Gritty on him. Jay Jettas. Yes, sir. That's how you start season 4, with a gritty. Jay Jettas starts us off with a big-time touchdown. McPherson puts it up, and we lead 7-0. We capitalize on the interception, and we lead 7-0 on the Patriots. And I started with Jalen Hurts touchdown. I'm liking it. Remember, we're trying to get Jalen Hurts up to X Factor. I would really like to have an X Factor quarterback so that I could put Gambit on him and not throw interceptions. That would make me feel a lot more comfortable. So that's the goal. But we got to have a breakout scenario. And the only way you can do that is if you throw for a ton of yards and a ton of touchdowns. So we're going to try to do that. Herbert starts from the 18-yard line. He's going to find his man underneath. He's going to get a big hit. That ball is out. Nick Bolton recovers. Stay on your feet, Nick. He does, but he couldn't really recover after that. And that's an immediate turnover by the Barons defense. The lack of trust in these Patriots receivers is showing here. Boom. Steve Smith pops it out, and Nick Bolton recovers. I kind of got stuck on his body, though. I couldn't move. I couldn't move anywhere. That's a big start. That's a hot start. And speaking of a hot start, Justin Jefferson down to the 1. I thought that was a touchdown for sure. It probably should have been. But that's another big-time catch for Jay Jettas. And you know what? We might as well give this ball to Saquon Barkley. Let him score a touchdown. Okay, maybe not. I was wrong. Saquon's going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. I honestly didn't think I would have nobody, or I thought I'd have somebody blocking for me. I screwed that up. I should have just let the CPU do that. I hate when that happens. I should have just let the CPU do that. Oh, I also need to move Will Washington to number 1 tight end, too. I need to adjust my team. Jettas with another touchdown. He's starting the season with 2 touchdowns. He's hot. He is hot. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And McPherson will put it through. We lead 14-0, and we've technically not had an official first possession of the game. We've only had possessions because of turnovers, thanks to New England. And I am gonna, before I forget, I'm gonna go and switch those couple things. Let's see. Let's go to receiver. No, let's go to tight end first, and move Will Washington to start over T.J. Hawkinson. Then we go to all the way down here to the slot receiver and make that Garrett Wilson. There we go, perfect. So now next drive, Garrett Wilson will go in the slot. Jefferson will go back over to his number 1 spot, and we'll be good to go. And then Will Washington will be the starting tight end, because that's how it should be. The founding father should always be the starting tight end. Okay, let's see how the Patriots adjust here. 2 drives, 2 turnovers. This is how you beat a Justin Herbert-led football team. You force turnovers. And it helps that they don't have a number 1 receiver. All their receivers are injured. Nick Bolton got beat by Hunter Henry, which is not something I thought I would ever say, but it happened. And the only pass that Herbert has missed so far has been the pick to J.J. Godfrey. I'm going to need Quinnen Williams to play like the Quinnen Williams that was in the playoffs, because that Quinnen Williams was an animal. And I'm going to need that again. I think I just roughed the passer. I think I hit Herbert late. Yeah, I figured that was the case. I'm sorry. That one's on me. That one's on me, but I don't think they snapped this ball before the quarter's over, so we will go into the second quarter up 14-0 on New England. At home, looking pretty good, pretty tasty. But they've got a 1st and 10 from the 42. A quick throw. It's caught. Is that Deontay Johnson? It is. Herbert likes those quick slants, and they've got a couple receivers that can use them. 2nd and 3. There's a pitch. Pitch. Pollard got the edge. Great blocking. It's Ashton Davis. He swerved me on, like he almost got sticky on me. That was crazy. I thought he was going to continue to go to the edge. Usually the CPU doesn't realize that you can cut in like that. That almost ended very badly. Luckily for me, it didn't, and Quinnen Williams upending Pollard, making sure he doesn't do anything after. Good job, Quinnen. You love to see it. Who's on the edge there? That's McLaughlin. Josh Allen should be on that side. He is. 2nd and 13 after the loss. They're going to hand it off. It's the backup running back. He's going nowhere. Breece Hall. Never teammates with Nick Bolton, but former Brooklyn Baron nonetheless. 3rd and 12. We could force a field goal attempt. That'd be awesome. Quinnen Williams couldn't bring him down, but it will be a sack. Are they going to share it? Is it going to be half a sack? I don't know how they're going to adjust that. Oh, they're going to give it to Quinnen Williams. Did he end up getting it? I can't see the replay. Did Quinnen Williams actually get the sack? I don't know. He might have, I guess. I thought that he did get first contact on him, but he didn't finish it. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It's still a sack either way. It's 14-3. We get the ball to start the second half, and it didn't get... I thought I switched this. Did I not switch this? Where is my boy Nate Harris? He's electric with the ball in his hands. I guess I have a few things to adjust before the next episode. As long as I remember, that's the big thing. Which, what are the odds that I am going to remember? You should bet on that. The odds are not in my favor. All right, you know I love a good middle clear out, especially because it's going to get Mason open. And it will. First career catch for Jermaine Mason. Big number 81. He is big. I forgot how big he was. He was like, wasn't he like 6'3" physical receiver? He's a big boy. And he's got decent speed. He's going to get back-to-back catches. His first 2 catches of his career. There he is. Here's our draft class. Alani Johnston. We didn't draft Joey Walsh. Did we draft Joey Walsh? We did draft Joey Walsh, didn't we? I was thinking of somebody else. Huh. I forgot we drafted Joey Walsh. That's on me. We had a good draft class. I feel confident in our draft class. I think I did a really good job there. We'll see how everybody pans out in the future. But they brought everybody. Like there, I don't think there was anybody in coverage on that one. That's what it felt like, at least. That's going to be a big catch. Garrett Wilson doesn't drop those. Garrett Wilson. Big catch on third down. When Jalen Hurts needs a big play, he goes to his main man, GW. Big catch. Give this to Barkley. Saquon can't go anywhere, really, man. We cannot run the ball in this Patriots team. I'll give them credit for that. They are being very stingy. I need to just check this down. It's going to be Barkley. Nobody was there. The verticals were not open. It's going to be the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Can we go up 21? I want to go up 21-3. I really do. I really, really, really do. Is A.J. Brown going to be open? A.J. Brown's not open. I got to throw that. Will Washington comes back to the football, spins around, and almost scored. The founding father almost pulled a Houdini trick. Wow. Will Washington almost pulled out the Houdini. That would have been an insane catch and touchdown. We'll give it to him this time. He deserves it. 3 touchdowns in the first half for Jalen Hurts. Give me that X factor. Give me that X factor. Will Washington deserved to score there. He made a crazy play and got to the 1. McPherson puts it through 21-3. And you know what? The subtractions or what's the word I'm trying to think of? The lack of players, the people we lost, basically, is where I'm going with that. The players we lost don't seem to really be affecting the team too much. I mean, I have noticed the drop in overall at left tackle, but that's about the biggest change that I've noticed. Like, I'm not really noticing Thibodeau not being there, Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, we've gotten arguably more pressure without Thibodeau and Hutchinson there. And Tremaine Edmonds, I mean, Nick Bolton's a good replacement for Tremaine Edmonds. So, I mean, I feel like we're doing a good job. I have kind of noticed Lewis Seen not being there in the back. But, I mean, Ashton Davis hasn't really been challenged too much, so there's not really much to complain about there. A minute to go, 2 timeouts. If they can get a field goal, that would be a big for them. That's a huge hit from Nick Bolton and another timeout called. What the best case scenario is, they use all their timeouts and then they call another play and we force them to run the clock down with no timeouts left. That'll be the best case scenario. Herbert's going to heave one, pick it off. Derwin James and, oh my God, Deontay Johnson almost caught that. That touched the hands of 3 different humans, and it almost was a touchdown. Derwin James probably should have intercepted that, if we're being truthful. Pick that. Oh, Steve, turn your body around. I know you swatted it. Why are you punting? It's 4th and 2. 44 seconds left. You have a timeout left. Go for this. That's a questionable decision by the Patriots, but hey, we have another chance to score at least a field goal before we get the ball to start the second half, so this is good for us. Let's not do anything crazy, but let's try to do something awesome here. Take advantage. I'm gonna heave that. It's Justin Jefferson on the sideline. Big catch, call a timeout. That's a big one, and now Jay Jettas has his X Factor. Double meat is activated. You know I love it. Doesn't really affect too much in the grand scheme. That's a big catch for Garrett Wilson. We're gonna run no huddle. That might be a bad idea. It'll work. I'm gonna hit Jettas. Oh, it's an inaccurate throw because I was under pressure. That would have been a big time hit. That's kind of stupid. 12 seconds, 2 timeouts. We've got some time here to make some big plays happen. I like Will Washington on this play. He's got it. One more play. We got one more play before we have to kick a field goal. No, we got one more play. It's got to be a quick one, but we got one more play. It can happen. I'm going A.J. Brown. End zone. Over. That's okay. That would have been an insane catch. That would have been an insane catch, but we don't need to score a touchdown. We're in a good spot. McPherson can still get us points. Hey, we're up 24-3 at half, and we get the ball. So I'd say we're in a really good spot right now. Our defense is playing phenomenal. Let's see, where do we go with this one? We're going to go throw it medium now, and we are going to change to throw it, defend the short pass, because Justin Herbert's kind of doing those checkdowns, kind of underneath stuff. Okay. I want to focus on running the football in this next half, in the second half. I'm hoping that we can be able to. I don't like this long guy. He's not quick. He doesn't have that burst. He doesn't have that acceleration like Nate Harris does. All right, let's get back to running the football, although I've been pretty good with the passing, which is something I rarely ever say. Oh, good blocking. Barkley gets a good carry. 2nd and 3. Let's run it back. Run behind Dominique Peck. Do not run behind Dominique Peck. Barkley. Oh, he got tripped up. He could have had a huge gain. He got a little tripped up at the feet and had a hurdle. He could have had a big-time gain there. Ooh, deep safety in the middle. You know I can't deny that. I have to at least acknowledge it. Although, I might just have to throw this ball away. Just throw it away. Don't throw any unnecessary passes. Don't throw any interceptions. Gotta play smart. Gotta play smart. 2nd and 10. Somebody's gonna get open. It's gonna be Wash. No, that's an interception. Thank God. I don't know why that was such a lob. I pressed like bullet pass on that. That should have been more direct. I guess maybe because he had pressure on him, he had to throw it not as hard. I don't know what that was, but luckily it didn't backfire. That's going to be a huge catch. Will Washington. Jalen Hurts throwing across his body on the run off his back foot. And he gets it to the founding father. And they're bringing up both Duggar and Lewis Seen. Are they going to do double safety blitz? They are. They blitzed everybody. They committed to the run there. They were right. They were right. We did run the football there. Good for them. What is this formation? They got 3 guys on A.J. Brown. It's going to leave them vulnerable for Will Washington. He didn't get his feet in bounds. That's BS. I should have went possession catch. He was in. Oh, I don't have anybody. Garrett Wilson. Somehow that ball got to Garrett. Somehow that ball got to him. He came back to it and he caught it. I don't know how that worked, but it worked. I like this throw. I like this catch. Washington, stay in bounds, please. That's 2 catches now he couldn't stay in bounds. And that time I did possession catch. Oh, Saquon fighting for extra yardage. Brian Daboll, Super Bowl winning head coach, he loves it. He loves what he's seeing from this offense. Triangle, who's triangle? I pressed triangle on accident. I thought that it was somebody different. That sucks. 4th and 1. Now we'll just take our points. What does it matter? We're up 24-3. I could go for this if I was like super aggressive and I wanted to call a timeout. We got the points. It's not a big deal. I accidentally pressed triangle. I wanted to I panicked a little bit, and I just pressed a button. It's a good thing that that triangle was Saquon and not like Garrett Wilson or something. That could have been a stupid interception that I would have been so mad about. 27-3. This Patriots team has shown no life. We've basically thwarted every single plan that they've had, at least in the first half. Maybe the second half will be different. You know the CPU likes to adjust at halftime and make some big changes. They give it to Pollard. He will kind of lose the tackle battle somewhat. He lost it enough, at least. 2nd down and 5. Come on, Herbert. Throw another pick. Pick? Oh, I chose the wrong direction. Pollard goes the opposite way, gets a couple extra yards that he probably wouldn't have had otherwise, and it's 3rd and 1. Do we commit to the run? Of course we do. Of course we commit to the run. Who are you kidding? Get there. Stop him. Thompson gets there. Big stop. Pollard's going nowhere. It's a 3-and-out for the Pats. This Barons defense came to play today. I am happy to see because the Barons defense is kind of what we're known for. We are known for a stout defense, and I'm glad that we're showing up here in week 1. We're not having that Super Bowl hangover as of right now, at least. 11 carries for 46 yards for Barkley. He's had a decent day. We haven't really gotten that much to do, really, on the run game. We're going to run some read option. I don't really run read option too much with Jalen Hurts. Might as well try it here. Didn't really get much there. They played that pretty well. Lewis Seen tackled on his former teammate. I thought that that would work a little bit better. It didn't. That's okay. GW. Garrett Wilson always coming up with the big catches. Always coming up with them big catches. Let's get this back to Barkley. They're probably going to expect it. Jawan Bentley came in unblocked. No surprise. But Barkley does end up getting a couple out of it. Got to go back to the verticals. I love the verticals. We've passed the ball way too many times today, which is something I rarely ever do. 28 pass attempts? That's insane. But it's gotten into me. I never pass the ball this many times. 3rd and 5. At the worst, I think we're in field goal range, but I don't want a field goal. I want another touchdown. Jefferson with a big catch. We're going to go back to the read option here. If worst thing happens, we give this ball to Barkley. If he reads it. He does read it, so we'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley's got some good blocks, but it's a holding call. It's coming back to end the quarter. That's upsetting. One of the best runs of the day, and it comes back. Who is it? It's Tom Lowry, the center. You're on a contract season, Tom, and Sawyer Dart picks up an injury. Oh, that's not good. Tom Lowry in a contract season gets his first penalty of the year. And now we've got backup left tackle Manny Battles playing starting left tackle. Bruce Sternum done for the game is Sawyer Dart. Did I make a mistake in trading him? Jedrick Wills? Or do we have an injury-prone left tackle that I didn't know about? I don't know, but it's not looking good here. Jetta's with a good catch. And he falls forward. Christian Barmore picks up an injury for the Patriots. Looks like an ankle injury or something. That's never good, especially for the big guys. 3rd down and 2. Do we believe that we can get a first down here with Barkley? Probably not, but I'm going to try anyway. Saquon Barkley, he got it. He's got to have it. He's got it. That was as close as you're going to get, really. Good run. Good run. Under 6 minutes to go. You know what? I don't like the little jagged route. I want Will Washington just to run straight. It's not going to work. But you know what will work? Garrett Wilson. GW. At the 3. I wasn't sure if that linebacker was going to follow or not, so that's why I sent Will Washington deep. Who's going to be open here? Nobody. Just throw it away. It's 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That's okay. I'm not throwing interceptions, man, or at least I'm not going to throw the stupid passes that I was throwing previously. Garrett Wilson, got it. He had to have the first down. Give me forward progress. They gave him the touchdown. Garrett Wilson. Did he get the touchdown? I'm going to have to go see. I got to see the replay on this. Did he get the ball across the white line? Let's see this again. Garrett Wilson, did you get this touchdown? So this is where forward progress was stopped. That ball's not across. That ball's not across. That is not a touchdown. He doesn't get it here. He gets to the 1 and gets stood up by Lewis Seen, his former teammate. But that is not a touchdown in the lightest. Thank you, refs, for calling that. Are they going to reverse it? They could review this, I guess. That's a possibility. They could certainly review this. But that was not a touchdown. It's going to be booth reviewed. This is coming back. That's not a touchdown. He did not get across the line, or the white line. Yeah, it's coming back. It's first and goal. I thought so. I thought they were going to just give me a free one there. I would have taken it. That would have been insane if they would have gave me that one. Washington's going to be open. That's a touchdown. Of course it is, because it's the founding father. That's number 2 for him. Justin Jefferson's got the other 2. 33-3. We have absolutely just bent over the New England Patriots and clapped their absolute cheeks until they're bright red. Brian Daboll and Jalen Hurts are happy. We're starting the season hot. This is how you start a season. This is how you start a season where you're defending the title. We are the real deal. We're here. We have arrived. That's another big hit. Who laid that? Oh, it's Monroe, the rookie, the free safety. And an injury. I don't know who that was, but he's injured. 4 minutes and 39 seconds for the Patriots to get any sort of dignity back. It's going to be a quick throw. Caught. Hunter Henry brought down. Good tackle. Oh, is that the new guy? Oh, that's Nate Sullivan. I thought that was the Bishop guy that we traded for, but he's 20. That's right. I changed him to 20. That's going to be... Oh, I thought that Bishop picked that off. Oh, that would have been insane. He got so close. He had to have had his hands on the ball. That's going to be Bishop. Misses the tackle. Forces Henry out of bounds. 2nd and 5. Patriots got to do something, man. They can't just keep doing this crap. I mean, they're not going to come back and win this game. Oh, my God. That's a huge hit from Ashton Davis. I don't know how he held on to that football. He did. It's a big first down. 3 minutes to go. Those are the types of throws that he needs to have more often. 3 minutes. I'm surprised they didn't give him forward progress for a first down there. I thought he got it. They're doubling Quinnen Williams, which is not a surprise. Bolton, along with a couple other players, bring down the receiver, and we're going to get to the 2-minute warning here. I would expect them to get this ball snapped, right? Yes, they do snap it, so final play before the 2-minute warning. Where's it going to go? It's going to go right to the receiver who fumbled previously. That's a huge hit by Nathan Sullivan. But Shaquem McLeod injured. He was injured for like a while, like 6 or 7 weeks last season. He came back for the Super Bowl, and the Patriots finally scored. A foot fracture. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, no. I really hope that that's not like a serious injury where he's out for like 6 or 7 weeks again. Oh, no. Did we draft the most injury-prone first overall pick in NFL history? That might be the case. Onside kick recovered by Josh Allen. Just go down. Start at the 46. I'm scared now. We've got a huge injury question right there. I mean, he's got a sack already in this game. He's had a good game. I don't want him to be injured for too long, man. He never gets to be on the field. He's always injured. 2nd and 4. Jalen Hurts has got a huge day on through the air. Barkley breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, 1st down and more. 16 for 69. Nice. Let's get Ramondre Stevenson involved for the first time today. Since we don't have Travis Etienne anymore, might as well get the other running back involved. And Stevenson will get a huge carry. He's got some blockers. A.J. Brown, I understand that he didn't want to get a block in the back, but at least put your hand in there or something. Let me get a little bit of block. I could have got around the edge there and got a touchdown. That would have been very useful. No, Manny Battles is... Who's my left tackle now? I don't even know who my left tackle will be. I can't have both my left tackles injured. Are they making me regret trading Jedrick Wills? What is going on here? Why are they spiting me for trading Jedrick Wills for a 1st-round pick? No! I got greedy. I got greedy. I had a perfect day with Jalen Hurts. I had a perfect day. Idiot, 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 idiot. I had a perfect day with Jalen Hurts. 4 touchdowns, no picks. He was looking so good. He probably could have had an X Factor scenario next episode. But I got greedy. I wanted to throw a 5th touchdown to just like kind of cement how good of a day he had. And he overthrew it and it picked off. It got picked off. Of course that would happen. I'm so upset. It was a perfect day. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. 23 for 36, 286, and 4 touchdowns. I hate myself so much. 72 carries, 17 yards for Barkley. 7 catches, 91 yards for Garrett Wilson. 6 for 101 and 2 touchdowns for Justin Jefferson. 5 for 66 and 2 for Will Washington. Good day for everybody. Steve Smith had 6 tackles. He also forced that fumble. Nick Bolton starts this career with the Barons with 5 tackles. We only got 2 sacks. Quinnen Williams and Shaquem McLeod, please not be injured too long. 1 interception. It was the first drive of the game. First pass of the game, I think, J.J. Godfrey. Maybe not. I don't remember exactly. We do get a big victory, but I threw the stupid interception. I'm an idiot. We will play the Minnesota Vikings in the next episode, and as you can see, there is no superstar X Factor breakout quarterback scenario. I probably screwed it with the interception at the end. That makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. Whatever, we got the W. We looked really dominant in that game, both on defense and on offense, so I'm happy how we performed. I'm just unhappy with how I performed at the very last second because I got greedy. I wanted the 5th touchdown. I should have just taken what I had and been happy. Maybe we still wouldn't have gotten the X Factor breakout scenario, but it had a better chance. Whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. We start Season 4 hot with the W. Let's see if we can go next episode and continue the streak with another W. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.